Alright, hello everyone. We are back. Another tutorial here. Hole number 2 for the Masters Division. We are going to make sure that our bag is set up kind of for long iron, long distance, backspin clubs, ideally. And Nirvana, I'll be okay with that. And I just kind of want to set up kind of like this. And we're going to give it a go at the second fairway again, just like yesterday. Now, the one thing I did see from a couple of the guys' shots is I don't think I saw anybody do it, but you can get very close, especially with a berserker ball, to the edge of the fairway on the first hop. So it is something that you need to be a little cautious of, that you want to make sure that you're not overpowering into the rough for this hole. I don't know what the cutoff is. I know you can get relatively close to 16 miles per hour without hitting it. So keeping that in mind. What I did yesterday, so one of the things that I would suggest is not bringing a globe, because that puts it now 16.8. Well, unless you want to do, take off some power like this. But you're just making the second shot a little bit harder too. So I would kind of recommend not making it harder on yourself. But as you can see, not too bad, just off. I'm going to do it just a little bit different than I did it yesterday, because I also had that similar line, but with a 7 I was able to get it out. I'm going to go at it a little bit more aggressively towards that bunker today, and just kind of right spin it as opposed to left spin it. So you are going to see me use a very similar line, aim more centered. I'm going to do it with a right spin today as opposed to what I did yesterday. Just kind of curl it back to the left slightly. So let's see what this does. It's all about experimenting. Ooh, and just got over the bunker. But you can see kind of the reason and rationale as to why I did that. But you can see that it is going to be very risk reward, as I was within a yard of that. Now, had I hit a perfect ball instead of a great to the right, it probably would have cleared the bunker over to the left, no problem. But you can see that it is going to. Now, the good thing is if you do hit that bunker, it's not the end of the world. I will still be able to get out of it, but it will be a very challenging shot. The way that you're going to see me get to play it today is more for a hole out, and from the bunker it would be a very, very challenging hole out. It would be kind of, take your ego and run, especially 20 or 15 miles per hour downwind. But today we are going to have a go at this hole. And unless I absolutely have to, I'm more prone to go in with a front door shot here. So that's what you're going to probably see me do here, is just kind of set up a little bit short. And in addition to where you see me aimed right now, I'm probably going to go at least 10 rings as well from here. Play it basically as a max ring adjustment, maybe just a hair more than max. And let's see what that looks like. Just not enough. So if I pull it to at least maybe 11th full ring, it might have been spot on, because I was right on the hole there. So there was a chance that I was going to get that to drop had I just corrected just slightly more. So if you have the capability to get it down as far as I just did, you are going to have a very manageable pitch. And with the angle of the wind, as long as I get it more into the center of the fairway there, you are going to see me. You're going to see me go at that one more of a front door shot, just for simplicity's sake. I feel it's very makeable like that. And when you go, with the backspin approach, I think you saw me do it like that yesterday, maybe. So you get kind of both methods and you can kind of see, but trying to anticipate that cut spin, how it's going to cut back at what angle to the hole can be a little bit challenging. So, it's eliminated altogether when you just try to take the front door approach. The hardest part is just trying to, estimate rings and figure out how far you need to go. There's a lot of strategy to it, but it is, in my opinion, the most clean approach to do it and probably the most likely percentage chance of making it. Not to mention, had I gone for the backspin shot, I would have had to adjust even one or two more rings because of the fact that I'm hitting the ball higher into the air and past the hole and bringing it backwards. So always keep that in mind. Even where I was, it was more of a max adjustment. I went 10 point whatever rings, and I probably needed to go 11 point whatever rings there, even though max distance is 1.5 per ring. You would think that it's only 10 rings that you need to go. You need to go just a little bit over correction. So good luck with that hole, and hopefully you guys are able to get it. But aside from that, I'll be setting up for hole number 3 and talk more about that one. So see you guys on the next one.